Jacobin magazine has always had a really liberal streak running right through it, and oftentimes it's been basically just the militant wing of the Democratic Party. But now they've gone to a very interesting new low. They're literally defending Robert Conquest. That's right, the guy who made up the worst lies about the Soviet Union, they're now defending. Or specifically, one person, Kevin Murphy, who's saying that the opening of the archives proves that the anti-Stalin people were right all along. Which makes me wonder, what exactly do you mean? Like, what released from the archive proves that anti-Stalin people were actually correct? Well, he doesn't bother to actually mention that, but goes on to list the things that anti-Stalin people have said, and then claim that the opening of the archives confirms that. Which is strange, because the opening of the archives, like listing how many people actually were sent to a gulag, the actual actions that the Communist Party took, doesn't confirm what a lot of the anti-Stalin statements were, or the claims made, etc. Now, he goes on to basically defend Robert Conquest and other historians who have perpetuated, frankly, outright lies against Stalin. But what's very strange is that he forgets to mention that Robert Conquest was a British agent. And that's a proven fact. But he just kind of forgot to mention that when dealing with what he writes and where his loyalties lie. So he kind of just forgot that, which I think is, pretty significant. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that Jacobin magazine would go completely full reactionary like this, but that's a general problem within first worldism in general. This is tantamount to, that's not real socialism. Like, he's actually defending some of the most ridiculous claims, like the entire working age population of the Soviet Union having been put in a gulag. Which is funny how an economy can work if your entire workforce is in a gulag. That's it's really strange how that could possibly work in his eyes. So it's just so shocking that that Kevin Murphy would just stand there and basically just repeat anti-Stalin lies, even the ones that are completely ridiculous, such as the entire working population being in a gulag, and then turn around and think that Jacobin magazine should have, frankly, any kind of legitimacy whatsoever. I mean, for something that's supposed to be pro-communist, they literally did as much of the opposite as they could by posting this article. And it just blew me away. Like, I don't think that I could build a gulag big enough to throw Murphy in for this post. It's utterly astounding to me that this is the kind of thing that Jacobin would post, and I don't even really know what to say beyond that, other than to say, Jacobin magazine, you really got to get your shit together. Thank you for watching. Want to go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support, or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.